These are instructions for the game YellowUp. YellowUp is great for a game between two, three, or four players, and it is a game night game. It is like the game Yahtzee, and the learning goal for it is you're going to practice making strategic decisions based on probability. Skill level, players should understand how to add, and the dice that you're going to need or the materials you're going to need are 5 dice. Here are the 5 dice that you're going to use. They're all advanced dice because they have yellow numbers, 2 green, 2 black, and a red. And you're also going to need a score sheet. Now, the score sheet comes off of the website, and this is a time where it is way easier if you're being able to get this off of the site because it tells you how you're going to score everything here. So the top half, there are 8 categories, 6 through 13, because that's what the dice go from 6 to 13. So it's going to be adding a lot bigger numbers. So pretend that we were going to be working on our 12s. The total count of all the 12s that you roll, and if you have all 5 of them, you're going to add an extra 30 points, tells you right there. You're going to add up all this together, and you're going to get a subtotal. And then it tells you down here how you could get a bonus. If you have 200 points or more, adding all these together, you add 25 more, and then you can add another 50 if you get 228 or greater. And then you're going to have the top amount for that. Then down in the bottom, there's going to be 8 categories also for the lower yellow total. 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, runner 3 or more, 4 or more, run of 5, full boat, and it tells you right here, full boat, 3 of one number, 2 of another, total of all dice. And then garbage time is if you end up where you don't really get anything and you want to be able to um, not just X out a category, you would use that. So let's go ahead and take a roll, and I'm going to show you how play would go. So player rolls. That's one thing about this game is the other 3 players, if you're doing with 4 players, they're not doing anything right now, and that's not particularly ideal. Oh, wow. So we got a great roll. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got lucky on one roll. We got a run of 5. And so I'm looking down here. A run of 5 is right there. Total count of all dice. Now here's a little trick. If you have an odd number of dice, here we have 5 dice. You take the middle number, 9, and I multiply it by 5. And that's what it would be if you were going to add them all together. And if you take the time to add them all together, you'll see that that is correct. So I got it on the first roll. And so I'm going to go down here on run of 5 here. I'm going to write down 45. So it's right there. Now, I could have used 3 rolls, but I only had to use one. So this is where we have an extra rule that's not like Yahtzee. You would come down here and you can bank the other 2 rolls because I didn't use them. So later in one turn, I could have up to 5 rolls. And I would mark them here. Every time that I use a banked roll, I would go there. So say that it's my turn, comes around again, and I'm going to go another time. And so I see that I got 2 7s. So I'm going to try to work with 7s. So that's one roll. No more 7s. 2 rolls. Didn't get a 7 again. 3 rolls. Didn't get a 7 again. 4 rolls. And then I could roll another one. Probably not a great use of my bank rolls, but that's what I could do. So again, when you're playing YellowUp, look at the rules are right on here on what to do, and it will help guide you to add everything together. The player that wins is the player that gets the most points. So again, these are rules for the game YellowUp. And remember, with MathPro, you can count on fun.